Hey guys, welcome to this call. If you're live, welcome. If you're watching this, somebody sent it to you, welcome. We are going to be presenting and telling you all about this great business opportunity that we have, that we've all experienced. You're going to hear from Christy Walsh as well as my wife Ashley and myself tonight. About how this company has changed our lives and how this business has changed our lives. And Christy has been here for a year. We've been here for 2 years, and we have already seen such a significant change. So can't wait to really get into it and show you guys what we have. So Christy Walsh is with us, and my wife Ashley Antley is with us. But we're going to talk about the business side of things tonight, just the amazing potential. So I'm going to start with our story and what it's changed for us. So I'm going to let Ashley start and what the business has done for her because she is the one that wanted to do this. She is the one that had the vision to do it, and I was totally against it. So I'm gonna let her start.
Yeah, so I started this about 2 years ago, and I started because I saw a box of skinny drops and I was trying to lose 15 stubborn pounds. But what I didn't realize when I signed up to take these drops is this was part of a business. This was Partner Co. And it has changed our lives. The products are amazing. So, of course, they sell themselves, but the business part of it has just transformed our entire family. We've got 5 kids, so we're super busy, and I have been able to cut down to one job that's PRN. So when I started this, I was doing 4 jobs. I was doing a bunch of side jobs. We've got good jobs, but we're constantly with 5 kids. It's crazy. Cars, college, all this stuff. So I was always just like hustling, like trying to find all these little side jobs just to get the ends together. And when Partner Co came into the picture, it quickly got to the point where I was able to quit all of those jobs and I just have the one job that's PRN. And so they can call and say, hey, can you come in today? And I can tell them, yes, I can, or sorry, I can't. So that has just opened up time freedom for us and for our family. Our daughter, who is 10, I actually keep her at home and I homeschool her. So that's been incredible. She's able to go with us on all the Partner Co stuff and she loves it. She's traveling, which is the best education I say ever. So just that, those things, and our 4 big kids, they're all spread out all over. So we go and travel to see them and we help them out. And it really has been transformational for our family, for our finances, and then to see other people. Our team has just grown so fast, and to see them getting blessed and to see them cash in their $10,000 savings bonuses and just to see how it blesses them and their family. That's why we're here. That's why this business is so incredible, because it truly is changing people's lives.
So when this came into our lives, Ashley brought it home again. Like I told you guys, I was against it. And she came home and she said, hey, I'm gonna do these drops and I'm gonna do this business. And I made fun of her, told her the business was not real. It was not a legit business. I'm an executive in a large company. I've been there for 16 years as an executive. I make good money. So I was always focused on traditional business. So I never really knew what this type of industry had to offer and what this type of company had to offer. So when Ashley first started this, I was just like, don't lose too much money. How much are you going to have to put into this and all that? And she was like, it's $30. I'm like, sure it is. Anyways, so a few weeks into this, she went and bought me a guitar. And now we both make good money. I make good money. She was working extra jobs so we could travel, but we were still living paycheck to paycheck. It takes a lot to not live paycheck to paycheck in this day and age. And we were still doing that. So I told her, I said, Ashley, I love the guitar, but we can't afford that. And she's like, well, I got paid. My wife is is a firecracker. And she was like, I got paid from Partner Co. I can buy what I want to buy. And so I was like, really, how much could it be? And that's when I learned what she was making. And it blew me away. And I'm just going to make a quick disclaimer statement. What you see tonight is possible, but it takes a lot of hard work. This isn't a get rich thing. It is a quick get rich quick scheme. This is a business, and any business takes work. And everybody that you're going to hear from tonight has put in the work, but is a pathway to true financial freedom and to true time freedom. So for us, what that looked like within the first 60 days, we had made. she had made triple what we were making in our normal jobs. Just in those first 60 days of retail sale. Now, 2 years in, we're making triple what we make every single week. We have well exceeded our W-2 income. So
And
much so.
does on our own time. Like
Mhm.
we can take the kids and go traveling and still do partner code. That's the biggest blessing that I want people to get is you don't have to be sitting at your desk from 8 to 5. Like we travel everywhere and we're doing this as we go. So you're able to enjoy life and still do this business and get a paycheck every Friday.
Yeah, and one of the things for me is when I'm looking at retirement, I'm always putting money into retirement. I had a company check match that was going in, but I was never going to be able to retire. I would look at my retirement account and it would tell me you can live, if you retire at 65 and you keep it at this pace, you're going to be able to live for 2 years before you're out of money. So I never thought I was going to be able to retire. I thought I was going to work forever the rest of my life. And then this entered. And within 2 years, I'm getting ready where I can retire at 45, which is absolutely, I just turned 45 and I'm going to be able to make the choice when I get up in the morning. What do I want to do? That kind of freedom is something I never thought I would have, but we have here at this company. And as Ashley said, the best part of this is seeing other people win like this. And that's where we'll turn over to Christy Walsh right now because Christy has been here. Where did my other picture go? I had a picture of Shelby. I don't know what happened to it. It just disappeared on me. But anyways, so Christy just got her $10,000 savings bonus, and we'll talk about that a little bit at the end. But she's been here for just over a year, and changed her life, changed her kids' life. So, Christy, just talk from the business standpoint, what this has done, what you started at to where you are now.
Yeah, so this has been, maybe it sounds kind of like a cliche, but life-changing money. So for the last 13 years, I've been on my own with my kids, and I ran a day home for a number of years when they were little. And then as they got older, I still needed the flexibility of kind of working for myself. So I was cleaning houses for the last, 5 or 6 years. And I had a girl that was cleaning with me that I would pay. And it sounds crazy, but I was raising my kids and everything on 36 to $40,000 a year Canadian because I'm up in Canada. And I mean, we were making it work, but everything was budgeted, right? And so when I came across a Facebook post of these drops and saw the system, and it worked for me to buy a box of drops. So um, I thought, why not give it a try? I had done network marketing before, but never been able to build any kind of team or make any kind of money that was life changing until I plugged into this system. Once I started posting, people were coming to me left, right, and center. And it was just like a dream come true. So since the end of last September, I have been and this is of course with all my hard work and everything, I've been making, like, clearing over $10,000 a month, which is so life changing because I already feel financially free. I can go to the grocery store and get all the groceries that I need without questioning if I had enough in my account to pay for it. My mortgage can go through on the first of the month, and I don't need to check if I have enough to cover it. Or, before I was paying a little bit of my utility bill here and the rest on halfway through the month. So when you find a system that works and you can live authentically and make this kind of money, and this is just the beginning. I've only been doing this for just over a year. Um, it is life changing. And I know, yeah, I messaged Sarah this morning and said, am I dreaming? Like, it's a reality. We are real people living the dream. And there's my daughter. I was able to get her a horse this year too. Like, what mom's dream is that, right? We were always borrowing horses for her to ride and to take to shows. And this year I was able to get a horse for her of her own where she can love, and we can go to shows and do all of these incredible things that I never thought we could ever do. And it all is all because of this system that we're going to show you. And if I can do it, anyone can do it because it is life changing money right out of the gate. Just like you guys, like you and Ashley had that money 60 days in. It is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, thank you, Christy. And we're going to come back to you, so stay on your toes. Anything you want to chime in, chime in. We're going to move quickly through this, but the name of the company is Partner Co or Partner.co. Now, Partner Co has only been around for about 2 years now, just over 2 years, but the owners, John and Darren, actually purchased several other companies that were under one umbrella, purchased the assets, the good products, all of that, and they bought that, and now we're a totally debt-free company, and we're in 58 countries worldwide. But Christy, just real quick, you've met John and Darren multiple times. Speak on what you think about the two owners and what makes them different.
Okay, so they are just so down to earth and personable. They bring their families to all of the different events. They know your name. They want to hear your story because our products and this type of money that we can make is life changing. And I think that's what really motivates them because they can make a true difference. So to have them sitting right up front stage for an entire event and participating with their families and getting to know us on a personal level is something that I've never seen in any other company anywhere that I've ever been. Because, just for instance, when we were in Punta Cana, like my daughter was scared of this iguana, and John, one of the owners, he put his hand right on her shoulder and was like, "It's okay, Shelby. I got your back. They will not bite you. They eat plants." And Shelby was like, "Oh my gosh, the owner knows my name." So they really love their people and they are such authentic human beings.
Absolutely. And their families are awesome. And everybody is so involved. And that's just such a difference, the culture that we have. But as I said, we can operate in 58 countries. I'll never forget when I was first told this, I kind of made fun of it. I was like, oh, we can have a global business. And now I'm kind of getting made fun of because now we're actually just our team in 2 years is in 28 countries. We didn't know people outside of there, but people knew who knew people and just opens up. And what's so amazing about this. We have over 100 products. Um, Anything from the clean energy drinks to our viral drops, which our system is built on, and we'll talk just a second about them, to our superfoods and even skincare. The difference in our products is that we treat our products from a doctor standpoint and a science standpoint first. Dr. Strand is our lead doctor. We have a team of over 100 doctors. We do clinical studies, we do third party testing, so much so that 6 of our products, which is very difficult for supplements, are in the physician's desk reference. So that speaks volumes to the quality of our products. And then, of course, we hire the best people. Dr. Joshua Plant is one of the best in the world when it comes to homeopathics and supplements. So our viral product are these drops. Christy, just talk about the drops just real quick, what they've done.
Oh my gosh, the drops have been a total game changer. I got them just for weight loss because I had been suffering with so many different problems: Hashimoto's, hypothyroidism, degenerative disc disease, you name it. I was suffering. There was some nights I couldn't even walk up the stairs. So when I got on these drops, I was expecting the weight loss that you see. But the other benefits that I received were my pain went away, the inflammation was released. I got off sleeping pills. I got off my antidepressants. I call them my happy pills. They are complete life changing um, p- drops. Like they're my happy drops.
They are happy drops. They're hormone balancing drops, and they've changed our lives. And that is what our program is built on. Retail sales of that, converting those, and there is a system that these drops, as Christy said earlier, sell themselves. You'll have people coming left, right, and center asking about what's going on. We have other products as well. As we said, one of the other add-on products is our Advantage, which helps your metabolism start burning faster. It starts activating that brown fat. It does essentially what a cold plunge does without having to jump in a cold plunge. Our protein powder, so many are Renew, which is it's not synthetic HGH. Our bodies start to stop producing HGH as we get older. HGH is human growth hormone, is the longevity hormone. We need that HGH to stay feeling young, stay looking young. This product actually opens up 4 different pathways that allows your body to naturally start creating HGH again. You can see one of the graphs right here. This is Ernest. Ernest loves Renew. He actually had hair grow back. And so it's absolutely astounding the things that happen when your HGH starts to level out. And then we also have our MOA, which is my favorite product. It's the absolute best price of 36 superfoods with 6 medicinal mushrooms in it. And it is the best thing for inflammation. You see, like Miss Linda here with her inflammation 2 weeks after MOA. Here's Ernest again. He's a tennis instructor. This is one night. So he twisted his ankle, took 3 MOA the next day. You can see what this does for inflammation.
What's so cool too is that these products work for everybody. Like everybody can benefit from these products, even just the skinny drops. Everybody can benefit from those. Everybody, has a little bit of weight to lose, or they don't have any energy, or they're sluggish, or they feel like crap, or they have night sweats, or they have daily headaches. Like this targets everybody. That's why it's so viral.
So you can be a retail customer and buy for one in the US, it's 176. Canada's a little bit different. We're going to do some Canadian ones next week and we'll have those loaded, but it's 176 for retail pricing. Christy, what happened when you bought yours for retail?
Yeah, I bought mine for retail the first box, and then I ended up not even getting started on it because I sold it so quickly. I couldn't keep them on the shelf. So, I mean, these just fly off the shelf like hotcakes. It's amazing.
So you can buy retail from people like Christy or ourselves, or you can pay $29.95 one time, and that'll give you your replicated website where people can go and order off the website, and the company handles all the shipping, and then they pay you. And then you can also order in bulk to get those big discounts, and I'll show you that in just a second. You get your back office that keeps up with all that. You get a share app that has all the documentations for every country. So if somebody in France wants some documentation on the drops in French, you can send that. It is there for you in that. We also have our system of growth that's inside of boards, and that is where it just makes everything so simple. We have the preloaded post of the people that you've seen and their before and afters. These are all people we know. These are people, they're our customers, they're our brand partners. They are real people with real results, and that is what these posts are. They're just loaded for you to start posting and get your business started from day one.
It's a complete plug and play system. It's all done for you. That part is incredible. We see all kinds of people from different companies coming over to Partner Co saying, this is what's different here. You guys have a system, it's easy to use, and it's duplicatable. That's huge.
Yeah. So once you get started, you need 200 points of products one time to activate your position. You can also you can go to what we call top pay. We want to get there in the first 4 weeks because that opens up the entire pay plan. That gives you that basically doubles your commission in somebody's first 4 Fridays. And it also doubles your commission on any new customer as well. It also opens up what we call matching check, which is a huge part of our pay plan. So getting to top pay is absolutely important. But what is the awesome part about that, Christy, is you don't have to ever do that again. Once you're once you're at top pay, you're at top pay.
Locked for life.
That is the difference here with this company is you just do it the once and you're locked in forever. And then you help everybody else out on your team.
That's exactly right. So you get to place those orders and help people out, and that'll be explained in another time. But so to start, you can do a 200 PV pack, which is 300 in the US. It's 371 for 4 boxes of drops. You can sell, even if you sold these at a discount at $150, you can sell 3. That's $450. That pays for your 4 pack. That pays your $30 that you just paid to come in the business. And you're getting a box for free because you only sold 3, so you got 1 left. Or you can sell that and make another $150. The next piece is has some of the other ones in there, some different ways you can come in at 200. And then my favorite way to come in is coming in with a 30 pack because this is going to give you your biggest discount when you buy because it's bulk buying. So this actually will put your cost per box under $85 a box. And if you're selling at 176, that's almost $100 per box you will make. So out of that 30 pack, if you sell at 167, it's $2,700 in profit,
In your
not
pocket.
in your pocket, in your Venmo account or Cash App account. And most people, when they start with this 30 pack. They have sold it within the first week or at least within the second week. This is a game changer. Imagine having an extra $2,500 in your life every month.
It's
And
huge.
that's what this can do. And then when you're there, you're at top pay. So everything that's done beyond that, you're getting paid on. And then there's some other ways to do it. You can do it with this pack as well for $2,000 if you like some of the other products. Christy, talk about the social media system just real quick.
Okay, so we help you get started with some posting of real people, real results, and we even give you the follow-up text scripts. So when people come to you asking for information, you just shoot them the text scripts. You utilize everyone else's testimonials until you've got your own. And it's a plug and play. People can be making money from day one. And in fact, I sold my first 30 boxes in 12 days and pocketed that money. And anyone can do that when they plug into this system.
Yes, and that's what's so great. Ashley and Kirsty keep saying they keep going back to this system because it works. You don't have to have experience. Christy, you had experience in the industry, haven't had a lot of success, but you have now. Ashley had zero experience in the industry and she made it to, and she's had success. So speak to that real quick, Ashley.
Yeah, I mean, I literally had no clue what I was doing at the time that I signed up. The system wasn't really considered a system yet. I was just kind of going out there posting whatever. We have come together and created this system. So there's no guesswork. I mean, it literally, if you do this system and we've got it step by step for you, you will succeed.
And selling boxes of drops is great, and that generates income really quickly. But the next thing we want to do from a business standpoint is start building a team. And that's where Christy's on our team. There's plenty of other people in here that are on our team. And we say our team, but it's really all of our team. And so it is, but once you start doing that, that just becomes distribution points. It's just like McDonald's. They have hundreds of thousands of locations. So every time a McDonald's hamburger is sold, corporate's getting a cut of that. Same thing here. Everybody that you're bringing on and they're bringing on and they're bringing on, you're going to get a cut of that. And so we get paid 8 different ways. One of the ways we're going to talk about is travel, and that's why Ashley got started. The only other piece that you need, just real quick, is you need to subscribe and save. You are a customer. For every 4 weeks, you would do 100 points of product, which is, a mow and renew or something like that. That is just to get paid. That is to keep your active. But Ashley and I, we go through way more than one box of mow and one box of renew.
Yeah.
We go through a lot more than that.
Well, it's your products that you're using, right? Because you've got to be a product of the product and you want to use these amazing products. So it's just what you would be purchasing. That's your products coming in.
So one way we get paid is base commission. And you can see there, we get paid on all of our legs except the largest one from just base commission. Now that's only in base pay. As I said, we get paid 8 different ways here. The next piece is matching check, which is my favorite way because this doesn't matter what leg it is. This just matters on the generation level. So if I've signed up Christy, she is my first generation. Christy signs up Mary. I just see that right beside it, and that's actually what happened. Christy signs up Mary. Mary's our second generation. So if Christy this week makes $1,000, guess what? We get an extra bonus of $150 on top of base commission. If Mary does that, we get an extra $100 and Christy gets an extra 150. So that is the power of this. And there is zero limit. And guys from other companies, we have no breakaway here, no breakage, no spillage. If Christy bypasses us and outranks us and makes more money than us, guess what? We get to still make money. She doesn't separate from us.
Well, and that's why this culture here is so different because you want your people to succeed. I want Christy to do better than we do. Like you want your team building, and that's what's different here.
Yep. And then the other piece, another great bonus, we don't want to put anybody in debt, guys. So many car programs out there that you see and these bonus programs, you have to qualify every single week. You get to sign on the dotted line. I got this car. Yes, nice. But you got to qualify. And guess what? If you don't qualify, you either giving the car back or you're paying a car payment. Not here. We do what's called a savings bonus. And Christy just got hers this week. So congratulations. So once you start making $250 or more in base commission, the company takes an extra 15% and puts that into an account. Once it hits $10,000, it gets to go in your check. And then every 4 weeks after that, you will get an additional check for 15% bonus of your base commission for those 4 weeks, which is
So
absolutely outstanding.
this is literally the company giving you $10,000. Like when I first heard of this a long time ago, when I signed up, I was thinking, okay, they're taking what we've earned and putting it in a separate account so we can have what we've earned. No, this is them giving us money. It's incredible.
It is, and you can see all these people we know. I see Danessa, Jerry and Allison, Kim Gray, Kristen, Christy just hit it. Risha just hit it. You see Ashley and I, we all, this is all within, for us, it was 18 months. For Christy, it was like 13 months, 12, 13 months, I think, or something
Yeah.
like that. And you can see everybody's hitting these. It's amazing what everybody's doing and getting. And this is the reason Ashley joined in the first place. She wanted to go on a trip. There was a trip to Tahiti, and I'll let her tell the story.
Yeah, so when I first signed up, I signed up just to start these drops and to drop 15 pounds. Well, then I started finding out, okay, there's a business here. This is Partner Co. And if you do this, by this certain time, you can win a trip to Tahiti. And that has been a bucket list dream that I've had since I've been a little girl. So as soon as I heard the word Tahiti, I mean, I was laser focused. I'm like, what do I need to do? So I want us both an all-inclusive trip for two to Tahiti. It was the best trip ever. Like 5-star. This company does not skimp. Like everything was 5-star. They rolled out the red carpet, and we've done several trips with this company, and it's just like that every time. Their attention to detail is incredible. They want us to have the best time. They want us to just enjoy what we've earned, and that's exactly what we do on these incredible trips.
And Christy, you got to win. You won to go to the last Punta Cana, which we just got back from a couple months, or like a month or two ago. Speak to the level of what kind of trip this is.
Oh my gosh, like I said, I've tried these, different companies in the past, never qualified for anything. And I qualified to bring, my whole family on this trip. And it was at the most incredible resort, and everything was included. It was absolutely amazing. We got to go zip lining with everyone, with our families, with our other partners, and the dances and the parties. And the thing that my kids really loved was that there was Partner Co kids there, right? We all had our kids there. They played beach volleyball. They made the connections with other people, and they felt a part of a community as well. And just like from my kids' point of view as well, they loved that they could order pizza at midnight and it was free to the room, right? So it's life changing. It's a whole different lifestyle that you get to experience. I never would have been able to bring my kids to a resort like that. And here we were in Punta Cana, a year after me starting. And like I said, am I dreaming?
It was absolutely amazing, and these trips are amazing. We travel a lot, and we have never been treated this way. I mean, it is amazing how you are treated and how the company values us as brand partners. So, guys, that is it for the presentation. Please, whoever invited you or sent this video to you, make sure you get back with them, tell them thank you, and find out more information. Come join us. We cannot wait to see you on our calls and see you on these trips. Thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Thank you.